It's a new day, but we have some more information on Forza Horizon 6. Shout out to IGN because they've actually been really pumping out content when it comes to like talking to the developers for on Playground Games about Horizon 6. So we have 16 and a half full long minutes of deep dive into Horizon 6. As you guys know, I'm a Forza Horizon veteran. I've been here since Forza Horizon 1, all the way back in Horizon, Colorado. Absolutely love the series. And I'm pretty damn excited to see what happens in Horizon 6. It's gonna be fantastic. As for a Horizon fan that's been here for a while. So with that being said, I'm gonna hop into this blind reaction. I've never seen this video up until now, and we'll see how this goes.
So Horizon is a game for everyone, and I think that answer for me, success is when we find there are just multiple pockets of players engaging in Horizon the way they want to. You know, the players who love that progression-driven campaign, love that. The players who just love to drive, love that. The players.
That's the thing. Like, progression has been a key essential in my opinion when it comes to like. If I want to have a Horizon game, I don't want to get everything that's handed to me off rip. Like Horizon 5 had those supercars and all that stuff, all the wheel spins just kind of just given to you off rip of like, oh, here you go, superstar. It's like, no, I rather work towards what I want to achieve when it comes to, you know, a career mode. And I'm so glad they have career progression in 2 different formats for this game. So
you just want to kind of create an estate where they make their own world or their garage.
I'm excited for this, by the way.
So there's so many different behaviors of these players, and if they can find a home there, that really is, I think, a good state for us to be.
The longevity standpoints, by the way, for the estate, because I know I chatted with a few people about this. With the estate, it's going to be so game changing because you can create whatever you want in the estate. Granted, you have to complete the Discovery Japan career mode on this, you know, which I get because you have to explore the whole map before you unlock the estate, which, you know, I kind of wish we got the estate early, but if anything, I might just do the Discovery Japan thing first and then go back to the Horizon Festival campaign if I'm allowed to do that. But we don't know yet. But also, it looks like we're getting some time attack stuff. Shout out to IGN. Thank you so much, IGN. IGN has been goats with, again, this vibe driving.
Playground Games has previously discussed its tweaked approach to the core campaign of Forza Horizon 6.
What up, Luke?
Which discards the concept of arriving at the Horizon Festival as an established superstar.
W.
In Forza Horizon 6, you will find yourself in Japan as a tourist, with no initial association with the Horizon Festival. It'll only be as you successfully complete the qualifying events that you'll earn a wristband to enter the big show as an accredited festival racer.
I'm so happy they brought back wristbands. When I saw this, if you haven't seen my reaction to the developers direct, I'll leave it down in the description or a time card up on the top right somewhere. When I saw that they're bringing back wristbands officially, I was so freaking hyped. Back in Horizon 1, I've always loved the progression wristband like system that they had in the game, so I'm excited they brought this back.
Big show as an accredited festival racer. What's set to follow will be a much more curated racing experience, graduating through the car classes via the Horizon Festival's coloured wristband tiers, which have been inspired by the very first Forza Horizon game. As a result, Forza Horizon 6's highest car classes will be off-limits within the confines of the festival's event structure.
Which I'm so glad, because you know the tryhards are gonna be like, oh my god, I want to drive the fastest car just to be the, you know, the best Horizon player out there. It's like, bro, you need to, and I've said this many times in competitive scenes, by the way. Sorry for pausing so much. I've said this so many times in competitive scenes. It's like, just because you can drive the fastest car ever in the Horizon game does not make you a proper racing driver. People can, you know, adapt to their type of driving styles, you know, the cars that they love. Like, some people drift, some people drag race, some people just do toge, or some people do rally. But in my opinion, if you're a true Horizon player, you need to learn how to drive a variety of cars. A front-wheel drive car, you got a rear-wheel drive car, all-wheel drive car, but you got like V8s, you know, freaking all the different types of engines and cars. I'm not a huge like car nerd, so I don't know all the engines in cars. So forgive me for that. I just drive the cars and just enjoy it. But yeah, if you don't know how to drive an assortment of cars, I don't, in my opinion, that doesn't like the Stig, like, the Stig from Top Gear, like he can drive so many different types of cars. That's the Horizon experience to me. It's like, I want to try to drive so many cars as quick as possible. And yeah, people will stick to the metas because the metas are so popular in Horizon because it's the fastest cars. But just because you can drive the meta cars did not make you a great driver. Controversial statement, but I'm going to say it anyways. If you don't like it, leave a comment down below.
Much later in the game. The idea here, it seems, is a more overt and potentially more rewarding sense of progression. What appears to have made these changes to the campaign flow possible without compromising the freedom the Forza Horizon series regards as a core pillar of its identity are the ways in which Forza Horizon 6 will go about rewarding play elsewhere.
On the one hand, I think it comes down to this desire to have things that are just organically in the world as you drive around. Those obviously can be vistas that you can see or cool bits of road
like on the map
encounter, but connecting them to gameplay systems was really important because that creates more engaging experiences. So I think one answer for it is from that point of view, make things that you discover that are playable just in the world, where you reduce the friction, you make it easier to do something together with other people.
The something that I'm demonstrated today is Forza Horizon 6's new time attack.
I'm excited for these, by the way.
Time attack is a brand new feature for Forza Horizon 6. It's a shared world feature where it's all about getting the fastest lap times possible on these incredible.
You can see the highway on the map, by the way, on the left side.
Kind of quite varied. You might have an off-road one, you might have a track focus one.
Off-road time attacks? I'm sorry, what?
And really, it is at its core, you're setting a lap time and then trying to beat that every time. And we have splits that kind of show if you're getting faster or slower. And every time you do a lap, you get credits and XP as well.
Now, can we get split times for online racing? Thanks, because like if it's structured to only time attack, then that's okay. I'll still take split times. But like, I hope if they can confirm this sometime soon, I hope split times come back in general for like online races or, time attack. We already have it in time attack, but still online races like Horizon Open or whatever they're going to do for multiplayer aspect this time around, because split times really were fun to use in Horizon 4 and in Horizon 3, but Horizon 4 is like the game I played a lot, but I hope we get that in like multiplayer races.
And that's kind of the solo experience, and there's kind of a loop where you can just hot lap for as long as you want. But really, it's a place where we've seen other players gather. It's a place of activity. I kind of go back to that shared world energy that you get from other players. This is kind of a hotspot where you'll find other players who are also hot lapping. If you want to take that even higher, we also have these in-world leaderboards that track the best times across the community, and that
like
is,
rivals,
filtered to your PI class, and these are actually grounded in-world leaderboards. You will see the top 3 times across the community at your PI. You'll see.
Oh, it even tells you who your rival is. That's pretty cool. I actually enjoy that. It is like rivals, but like more of an in-game world rivals leaderboard, which is pretty cool.
Your time, so you'll always see your name, you'll always see your car with your livery and where you rank.
That's pretty cool.
That leaderboard, and you can also see your rival as well. And the way that rival system works is it will always prioritize your friends. So you might be driving past, and then you can see that one of your friends has actually topped your score.
Oh.
Really, all within the world, you just see my friends there and they're ahead of me, and then you can go in and try and beat them. It's a system that when we put it in the game, we
KTM car
continually built upon it and got it to where it is now. The moment we put time attack in and had something tracking your lap time, we knew we were onto something. Then we started adding deltas of your lap time. Then we started adding splits. Then we started adding the combo, and we've developed this feature to be something that we're really, really excited for players.
Engaging with time attacks in Forza Horizon 6 is a completely seamless experience. You don't need to drive to a marker in the world, activate it, and get loaded into a lobby.
Okubu, sorry, okay.
Drive out to one of the map's permanent race circuits, drive into the precinct itself, and then drive onto the track. At that point, you're racing.
Oh, the Honda S2000s.
Time attack circuit on Legend Island.
Also, that's a nice wide body kit, just saying.
And it's incredible. So as you work your way through the campaign to become a Horizon Legend, you have access to this brand new area, and there's a fantastic time attack circuit on there. So I'm really excited to see what people do on that.
I was wondering what they're gonna add for Legends Island, because like they're teasing Legends Island so freaking much, and like I just hope, I hope it's just nothing like too basic. But considering they just confirmed there's gonna be a time attack circuit on the island, that's amazing. So I'm excited for that.
Finding organic ways to reward players for things they were already doing was a key driver behind the addition of time attack.
Horizon is a game that means a lot to many people, and it means different things to different people. There are people for whom really clean technical racing is everything, and you have people who
Tell that to people on Horizon Open in Horizon Mexico, because I've seen so many damn rammers or just too aggressive racers. And yet they consider themselves clean.
just want to drive around. You have people who want to build, or people who want to take photos. There are many people and many different ways to play an Horizon game. And in previous games, we've kind of moved
Horizon 4
to a broader kind of campaign that says whatever you do will progress you. And for this game, we wanted to be able to lean into that in a way that was very much driven by where you drove. If you could find it, it was a thing, you could do it. If you can find a street race somewhere in Tokyo City, you can do that street race immediately. There's no gating to it.
Okay, good.
And because we had that freedom, because you could just drive off and take some photos, or drive off and do one of the Horizon stories, that meant that we had a full progression system that afforded those players a way to play the game. It meant that we could then say, okay, what if Horizon Festival races actually were gated by progression? What if you had to use C-class cars and B-class cars and then A-class before you could get a chance to use your S1s, your S2s, or your Rs?
And I'm saying this right now, we knew they were going to do this based on the Hot Wheels DLC in Horizon 5, because with that DLC, they didn't test one thing, which is the verticality, but two things, which is the class locked system, where every time you ranked up in the Hot Wheels career mode, you can use a faster type of car, which I'm glad they're doing this method so people can actually take time to drive different cars around and explore explore Japan at their own pace. And that's the thing. It's like you can take slower cars, which, like, if you're going slow, you can also enjoy the scenery. And like once you do the faster cars, by the time you get to like R class, which is the highest tier of car now, you know how the roads are. You know how the roads are designed, so you can fully push it, considering you've taken the time to learn each road, or try your best to learn each road in Horizon Japan. Also, shout out to the dirt race. I see you down there. I'm keeping an eye on these rally races. I love the rally races in Horizon. So
you had to move up through the ranks because we had the ability to say, look, if all you want to do is vibe drive, the game will absolutely let you do that and reward you for doing that and give you progression for doing that. It meant that we could apply more structure to the festival's fantasy in the world.
The way it works with the campaign as well, these cars, let's say you're at the B-class wristband. If you've got an S1, you can still take that round in the free roam world. You can still take that to the shared world experience.
Take
street races, time attack.
Okay.
When you go into the sort of the Horizon Festival wristband campaign, that's when the restrictions come in.
Yes. They did the same thing in Horizon 1 when it comes to like you only can take a B-class yada yada into an event, like a B-class all-wheel drive vehicle, or like a frickin' R3 Porsche Rough back in the day. That's Porsche from back in the day. And I'm so glad they're bringing back the structure. It's amazing.
The nice thing about it.
It really applies. You need to learn different driving styles for cars, which is nice.
It is that it speaks to something that players do anyway.
Yeah.
Much like the drag meets feature, we know that players love synchronized drag lights. They love to see whose car is fastest. And by finding ways to just light touch roll in systems that can make that a more rewarding thing to do, it feels like instead of saying to players, no, come little friend, we must go and do this now, it's more like, hey, doing the things that you're already doing and there are these systems that come into place to make that a more rewarding experience.
We're not shown a demo of Forza Horizon 6's open-world drag racing in action, but the team reports it will function in the same way as the time attacks.
Okay.
Like time attack, it's all in the shared world, so you're not loading out, you're not matchmaking. We have 3 drag strips in our world, and all of
That's it? There's 1, 2. Did we only get 2 drag strips? No, 3 drag strips. 1 at the main festival site, 1 at the abandoned airport, and 1 at the temple. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I thought they would expand more drag strips, like a quarter mile and all this stuff. I know AR12 Nick's been wanting a quarter mile drag strip in Horizon for a while now. So I don't know, Playground Games. I don't know if the drag racing people will appreciate that, but you know what? You do you, boo.
a grid at the start, and it's got synchronized lights for every player across the community. So it's something people wanted from Horizon 4. We brought it back, synchronized lights. You can rock up to a grid. You can kind of ready up and say, I want to drag race, drag meet. That will kind of put you in your grid, and then you just wait for the green light. So at that point, you can kind of hold the brake and kind of get your throttle up. And then as soon as that light goes green, if you pull off, you get thrown into a drag meet. It tracks your time. Similar to time attack, you'll get credits and XP every time. You make your way back and you go again. They also have the same in-world leaderboard tech as well. So
that's cool.
You'll see the best drag racers in the community. You'll see your time. You'll see your rivals. And the great thing about those in-world leaderboards.
Oh, hold on. I just realized something. Go back for a second.
You'll see your time.
You see the little split flags? They actually implemented those in the Rally DLC. I totally forgot they did that. When they did the Rally Adventure DLC on Horizon 5, they did have the split time flags, and I forgot those existed until now. That's pretty cool how they add those.
The great thing about those in-world leaderboards for time attack and drag meets is they reset each week. So there's a new routine that players can have where every time the season changes, you can go and put your name up in the board again.
Speaking to the specifics of it, it's the same kind of foundational experience with a time attack circuit. You go through a gantry, and that is kind of the notional start. For drag meets, there is this grid at the start of the run, and the 3 different drag meets are of different lengths. But you drive up to that, and there's a prompt to ready up. What that does basically is it puts your car into the grid with wheels to the front of it, so that you kind of avoid that kind of slightly graceless edge forward, edge back, edge forward, edge back.
Okay.
Obviously, there are games that might make more of that, but really our focus was get it to be as simple as possible. So you roll up, the next prompt, you press it, your car snaps into the grid. Okay. That countdown, 3, 2, 1, launch control, go. If you jump start, you jump start. Got to go again.
So you can jump start.
Don't jump start. But it was an attempt to take something that is quite technical and find a way to just integrate that as neatly as possible into the world. And
it's inspired by what we see players doing. As we saw it in 4, we saw it in 5, where people were using car horns or Forza Link lines.
It's amazing how the community can be so smart when it comes to implementing those things when it comes to drag meets and all that stuff. It's fantastic.
I did Event Lab Island. People were doing sort of almost impromptu drag meets there as well, and it's seeing what players are doing and going, well, actually we can create a feature here in a system that kind of is inspired by that, but we can, I say, make it approachable. You just press an X button and you're ready to go.
I mean, we're very iterative in the way that we look at features like this, and we sometimes experiment with things that are adjacent to it in previous games. But I think as we built these features out, we realised that there was this entire way to think about free roam as a place that was just full of things that you could do, and encourage players to do it.
There's another layer to the open world experiences of Forza Horizon 6.
Discover Japan.
The game's new Link skill system.
Link skill.
Forza Horizon fans are no doubt very familiar with the skill point system.
Yes.
And how it's tied into earning and unlocking car perks, multipliers, bonuses, and even exclusive cars.
Okay.
This time around, however, you'll get a buff on skill points by earning the same skills as other nearby players at the same time.
Okay, that
Our skill system touches everything you do. If you smash through a gate, you get a wrecker skill, you kind of go faster. And it's a really compelling loop as you just drive and drive around in our game. And we wanted to create multiplayer experiences from our skill system. So with link skills, if you perform the same skill with someone else, you get rewarded with a link version of that. So if I'm tandem drifting with Torben, we get a link drift. If we're going down the freeway as fast as we can, we get a link speed.
okay.
And it's such a frictionless way to connect with other players. You're not even, you're just kind of playing the game near someone else, and just by doing that, you're getting rewarded for it.
Okay.
So these places.
So you don't have to be in a convoy, good, because you know I usually play Horizon solo to an extent, but good. At least I can be near players and it'll activate.
Time attack, drag meets, and just the world itself is such a fun place to explore. Tokyo City is incredible as well. As you are around other players and just playing the game, you'll have these kind of soft attractors that reward you for sticking together. And our link skill system is just that, all the way up to, if you do a 12-player barrel roll, you'll get a version of that. And I want to see people do that.
It's fully systemic. It's fully systemic. So yes, there are places where it's more likely to happen, which is why we looked at the time attack. You're much more likely to see speed and drift there, but at a danger sign, you go off that danger sign together, you're going to get link air.
Yeah, and drag meets, link burnout skills. It's just a really nice way of just rewarding you for being around other people without you really thinking about it.
And I think my design brain tells me that just being told, hey, you did the thing alongside another person, go do it again.
Forza Horizon 6's aftermarket cars are an adjacent concept sprinkled into the open world.
I've always been
They're
curious about
cars
this.
that you'll come across parked up and available for purchase from within the open world itself.
Okay.
As part of today's demo, a customized Honda S2000 is sitting near the
Oh,
entry
that's
of
so
one of the
cool.
Time Attack circuits. As players, we'll be able to roll up to these and
Oh, it gives you the stats. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It does give you like, huh? I'm surprised. It's just show description, but okay, so it does tell you the stock version of the car, but then it tells you the stats of what's different about it. Also, I see a wheel icon. I wonder what that represents.
purchase them.
Also, there's a discount on it too, which is pretty cool.
And either
I am curious how the economy is going to be for like money credit wise, right? Because right now, IGN player, he has 50, he's level 56. Maybe I'm just thinking about this too hard. 56, he's level 56, and he's already got 1 million credits. And the Honda S2000 is only 61,000 credits right now. I'm curious if we're going to have an issue where, like right now in Horizon 5, I think I've got 156 million credits, and I don't even spend half of it sometimes. I hope we don't have a situation in Horizon 6 where you can get hundreds of millions of credits, but you can't spend it on anything. I hope we don't run into an issue like that.
send them to our garages or hop behind the wheel immediately.
I mean, we
Oh,
saw this
okay. You can store car in garage too.
In the gameplay that we looked at, you pull up to a time attack circuit, and there's a car there that's actually going to be a lot of fun to drive.
Now, can all players acquire this aftermarket car, or is it first come, first serve?
And because that system always looks at the kinds of cars that you can afford, the state of your campaign, you're almost always going to see a car that is relevant to the thing you're about to do.
Oh,
and it's cheaper than
okay.
doing it on the auto shop. So it's
okay.
the optimal way to expand your car collection. And you get this benefit of, like, you see the thing in the world. You talk about how it's better than just a piece of UI.
Yeah, there's something about seeing the car in the world, right? It just looks, there's kind of an allure to it. So yeah, it's great.
For the Playground team, the addition of things like seamless time attack and drag racing in the open world, plus the link skill system, is an evolution of the shared world Horizon Life feature of Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah.
Good.
When you look
Yes.
back to Horizon 4, and we
I'm sorry. Horizon 4 had a better Horizon lifestyle because you got to see so many people in the open world. It made the world so much more alive, in my opinion, for Horizon UK. Horizon 5, you can barely see people on the map. They might be like miles away off in the stadium if you're at the Horizon Festival site, main Mexico festival site. But just the world, especially with the amount of players in that Horizon Mexico map, it's it's like deserted. Like you can barely even see anyone on the Mexico map. Horizon 4, even if you're at the Horizon UK festival site, you can still see people all over the map. And it even tells you how many people are in your game session as well once you pause your game, which is pretty cool. So I'm glad they're bringing that back.
We added our shared world Horizon Life. That completely changed the way you experience Horizon. And with real players and real people, you get this kind of unexpected fun and sort of slight randomness with real people that you can't recreate anywhere else. And that's an energy that we wanted to just capture and continue to improve on. So with things like time attack and our linked skill system, it's really creating systems that draw players together so that we have more of those fun encounters with other players. And we know that a load of players spend their time in this state, in this free roam space with other players.
I do.
So we knew there's players there we can give features for, and really it was kind of a synergy of, we know there are players in the space, and we know.
I don't know if I'm tripping it, but that looks different. Like, I don't remember this much stuff being on this building. Maybe I'm thinking, maybe I got to look back at it, but I don't know. This looks different from what it was, but I don't know.
We want to draw players together.
Let me know if I'm incorrect.
Systems that encourage you for just driving around and exploring. And I guess the final point as well, the players who are in this space, want to give them more ways for them to earn credits and XP. Like, previously, the best way to do that was to kind of go into an event and load out and whatnot. But really now, if you just stay in that space and you're hot lapping on time attack or drag meets, you're earning credits and XP just from doing that. And that was another reason, because then suddenly you have more credits, you can buy more cars, you can buy more aftermarket cars, so your garage gets bigger. And then you start to see the breadth of our driving experiences all within the same space.
Heck yeah.
We'll have plenty more on Forza Horizon 6 throughout our March IGN first, including a deep dive on its Japan-based map and a look at the game's new customization. So for more on Forza Horizon 6 over the coming weeks, stick with IGN.
WIGN. Thank you so much, IGN. I'm freaking excited for this. I really am excited. I'm just going to go back to, where's the aftermarket car? Where aftermarket car part? So much gameplay to go over, holy crap. That was a pretty cool, I really enjoyed that, because like I always was curious of how many, to be fair, they didn't state, there it is. They didn't state how much,
Be able to roll.
How many, one, they didn't say how many aftermarket cars are in the world, but also like Torben did say, it adapts to your career progression, it adapts to how much credits you have, which is pretty cool. Second off, they didn't clarify how many time attack circuits we have. They've only clarified that there's only 3 drag racing spots in the entire Horizon Japan map. But it's also interesting because I'm curious if they're going to just take regular dirt circuit events or road circuit events or whatever and making those time attacks, which I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. But I'm curious if there's going to be like other layouts to an extent that's not a vanilla track already in game, because most likely with this system is like they're going to just take the vanilla road and dirt circuits, make them time attack accessible in the free roam world, which is okay, I don't mind doing that. But I'm curious if they're going to also like add more down the line too, because remember in Horizon 5, they had the evolving world thing. They added different PR stunts to different series that only came and went as the series went. But also, to be fair, we don't know if the Horizon Festival playlist is in this game. They have said nothing about the Horizon Festival playlist whatsoever. We know about the Eliminator, we know about Hide and Seek, but nothing about the festival playlist. Granted, you know, people have their opinions about the festival playlist, whether they like it or don't like it. I'm the person that actually enjoyed it because it got me to do something every single week, like different event types and different cars you have to take and all that stuff too. But we don't know what's going to happen with that. with that being said, the aftermarket looks pretty cool because you have pre-tuned vehicles over in the open world, which is pretty cool. I really enjoy that. Plus, you get a discount if you drive up to them and purchase them on the spot. You can also put them in your garage once you purchase them, which is pretty cool. But I'm freaking excited for this. I can't wait to see what IGN posts for more stuff throughout March. I'll definitely be reacting to it. If you guys do enjoy this, drop a like and consider subscribing. This might be a very, very small channel, but with due time, I'm going to be expanding my horizon when it comes to this channel, pun not intended. But yeah, that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day, and I'll see you later on. Peace.